Today we'll see Java technical question and answers for interview part 6. The topic is Applets and Abstract Window Toolkit, that is AWT part 1. What's an applet? An applet is a program that is typically embedded within another application or a web page. So basically, the applet programs are built for internet applications, and you know that internet is a collection of networks. So we prefer an applet program and we try to embed it into a web page. So applets are basically used to make web pages more interactive with elements like animations, games, and scrolling images. So nowadays we see the web page with more graphical user interface applications like inputs and animations and gaming concepts. Okay, you can see some quick scrolling and some images. Lifecycle methods of an applet. Now we have init method, start method, paint method, stop method, and destroy method. So these are the five lifecycle methods of an applet. So next slide we'll see in brief. What is the work of an init method of an applet? Now the init method is called when applet begins execution. So this is the first method we call for the applet execution. And this method is used to initialize variables as well as AWT components. So if you want to initialize any of the variables for an application, you can write. As well as we do a lot of AWT components like label, button, checkbox, radio button. Those can also be initialized here. This method is called only once during the runtime of your applet. So this method throughout the lifecycle is called only once, where we can initialize the variables as well as the components. I can see the syntax of the init method, that is void init. What is the work of the start method of an applet? The start method is called by the browser on an applet to start or resume execution. The start method and stop method are basically for temporary purpose. Suppose you have a web page with Applet running and you just skip from the particular window to the other window, then the Applet in the previous window stops. Again, we just go back to the previous window, again the Applet restarts. So here the start method or the resume of the start can be done by the browser. So it is automatically called after the init method when an applet first begins. So once the init method is called, after the initialization is over, the start method is called automatically. It is also called to restart an applet after it has been stopped. So as I said, from one window you move to the another window, that is web page to web page. The application will be getting stopped, and again when you come back, it gets started. The start method is called each time an applet's HTML document is displayed on screen. So that's what when you come back to the previous window, again the start method is going to get activated. If a user leaves a web page and comes back, the applet resumes execution at start method. So wherever the stop in the particular application has been done, again it resumes from the same position. So the syntax is void start. What is the work of paint method for applet? The paint method is called each time and AWT applets output must be redrawn. Suppose you want to display some output on the applet window or the web browser, I can use the paint method, and inside that we do have something called drawstring in order to display some text. So whenever you want to put any of the output, basically we go for the paint method. Now the paint method is having one parameter, that is graphics. Now this graphics is a class from AWT. Now the graphics parameter will contain the graphics context, which will describe the graphics environment in which the applet is running. So as I was saying, it has some methods that you can put some text by using raster method, or you can work out with some graphics. Like if you want to draw a line, you have a draw line method. If you want to draw a rectangle, you have a rectangle method like that. Then the syntax is public void paint, and you're passing the graphics parameter. What is the work of stop method of an applet? The stop method is called by the browser to suspend execution of an applet. So that's what I was saying. From one page, web page to the other web page you are going, the web page where your applet was running will get stopped. Again, once you come back, you get restarted. So once stopped, an applet is restarted when the browser calls start method. So when you come back to this previous window, then the start method gets invoked. So the syntax is void stop. What is the work of destroy method for an applet? The destroy method is called by the browser just before an applet is terminated. So basically, we need to close the application, right? So there the destroy method is called. And basically, this one is used to release the resources, whatever was allocated for an applet. The applet will override this method if it needs to perform any cleanup operations prior to its destruction. So any releasing of resources need to be done before the termination, then everything can be done here. So the syntax is void destroy. Now the init method, start method, stop method, and destroy methods are available in each class. So those are available in a class called Applet. Now the paint method is available in which class? It's available in AWT component class. The Applet class is available in which package? It is java.applet. Which method is used to display information in status window of an Applet window? That is status bar. So we have a method called show status, and to pass a string that will be displayed at the bottom the status bar. Which method is used to display the string output on the Applet window? It's saying there. The drawString method is there. So here we do pass three parameters: the message, what you want to print, and the x coordinate and y coordinate. So the intersection point of this x and y coordinate, the message first character is going to start. Because the applet here as well as web browser both are the runtime environments for the applets. And whenever you see the applet window, it has been calculating by the pixels, and we need to go by x and y coordinates. So that's the reason we are doing the starting x and y coordinate. The intersection of these two, the message first character will be started printing. Which method is used to set the background color of an applet window? We have set background method, and this is a syntax void set background, and where you need to provide the color. So this is the example set background of color dot green, where the applet window color will be set to green color. Now, which method is used to set the foreground color, that is text color of an applet window? So whatever you project the text onto the window, no? The text color need to be displayed by using set foreground method. So here we have void set foreground, and we need to provide the color. And this is an example set foreground color dot red. So the text, whatever you're typing and printing onto the applet window is the red color. Which method is used to obtain the background color of an applet? So I want to extract the background color, what I was setting. So I need to go for get background method, which is the color. Which method is used to obtain the foreground color texture of an applet window? We have get foreground method for that, and which reduces the color. What are the runtime environments for Applet programs? So the Applet programs can run by using an exe file called Applet viewer. Now this Applet viewer will be getting with your JDK, that is Java Development Kit software when you install, and this is a web browser. So both are called as a runtime environment for your Applet programs. What is the purpose of Applet tag in the Applet environment? So as I was saying, we can embed the Applet application, the Applet program, into a web page. So I can use this Applet tag for embedding the Applet program into a web page. So the purpose of Applet tag is to embed and define an Applet application within an HTML environment. So I need to write one HTML program. In that, I need to project the applet file, and by using some parameters, I need to give the reference of the applet application. An applet is a Java application that runs within a browser to make a page more impactful. As I was saying, the web browser is also one of the runtime environment. I can use the web browser to run an applet. The applet tag tells the browser to invoke the applet class, which defines the applet behavior and characteristics. So we do write an applet program in Java. That particular file name, I need to give the reference into the applet tag for an attribute called code. So that whenever I execute my HTML program, it is going to internally call the class name of an applet, which is written in Java. And that particular path you need to specify for the code attribute. Now, what are the attributes available for applet tag? This is a list of applet tags where you can see code base. Now I need to give the applet program what you written in Java, the complete path, right from the root level to the last file name. And I have a code equal to directly I can write the file name. Something like the above one is the attribute path, the second one is the relative path. Then, so here, then we have AIT, alternate text support. Some browsers don't support applets. So whatever the text you write here, that will be printed so that it can give some clarity for the user. If you want to write the name of an applet, you can write name attribute and you write the name of the applet here to the user defined. Then I need to give the width and height of the applet window in case of pixels like 100 by 100 or 100 to 100 like that. So it's been working with the width and height. Then if you want to go for some alignment, then I can go for align tag. Then if you want to give some vertical and horizontal spacing among the components, then you can go for vSpace and XSpace. Now, what is the purpose of the parent tag in Applet? Now, the parent tag allows you to specify applet specific arguments. So if I want to pass some parameters as an argument for an applet application, then I can use the parent tag. And here the parent tag will be holding two attributes. One is name and one is value. So this attribute name and attribute value, you can decide. Applets access their attributes with the get parameter method. So in my applet program, if I want to access this parameter name, then I can use the get parameter. If at all I'm writing get parameter of this name as a parameter, no, I will retrieve this value. So you get parameter, this name you need to give. On this one, this name, whatever you define, that is need to be given here. This value will be extracted as. So this parent tag is a part of applet tag. The parent tag is a subset of applet tag. So whatever the attributes you are being passing here, that should be written in HTML program. And this get parameter will be written in Java program. That is an applet program. And you can extract the attribute value actually by giving this name. That means if you give a name, you get the value. Thank you.